Well, you guys, you ever find yourself driving through wherever this is, Ohio, West Virginia, somewhere around that border? Not really exactly sure. It's still early in the morning. Twinkleberry's Coffee. Nice little stop. Got the salty beach, you know, ain't the salty wave, but maybe the next best thing. Does have coconut cold foam on top. Salted caramel, coconut cold foam. And I got the biscuit sandwich. That looks delicious, y'all, with the provolone, the homemade ranch, egg, sausage, spinach, onion. It's about to go in. One sip. Everyone knows the rules. Let's see what we're talking about here at Twinkleberry's. I saw the name. I was like, you know what? I gotta try that coffee spot. Funny name. You'll get me every time. Ain't no salty wave, you know, so I'm glad they called it a salty beach because they can't be the same. This is decent though. It's gonna fuel me for my 5.5 hours I got left on this 10.5 hour drive to Lansing, Michigan for the CCR. 7.4 for the effort. All right, now let's take a bite of this delicious looking biscuit sandwich, loaded to the maximum. Oh my gosh, you got onions falling out, spinach hanging out the sides. You know it's a big bite when your jaw pops out of place when you open your mouth for it. Well, that's pretty delicious. Here's a better look at that cross section. This one's solid. Probably still in the 7s range for me. I don't know, just not super flavorful, even though it's a good medley of options. Because of course I built it myself, you know. I'm not gonna call myself a food genius, but you know, next best thing, what is that? Just kidding. But this one's good. We'll go 7.5. 7.5. Solid pick. I am the captain now. It's my city. Only got through 2 holes and mosquitoes ran me off the course, so I went to go buy some bug spray. Definitely gonna bring the head net out for the practice round in the morning. Wear some long sleeves, spray down, because otherwise you literally can't practice. So I swear I had a putt where I'm standing there, 3 of them touching my eyes, trying to get on my face. At least another 12 probably on my arms and lower body. Way too much for me. So now I found myself at Pita Way in East Lansing. Got me a little Euro. It said $1 for fries on entree. I didn't know they meant literally on top of the entree or in the entree. So I guess I added the French fries inside of my Euro instead of on the side like I was hoping for. But it's all good. It's all good, baby. This one's the Detroit shawarma. Euro, garlic, tomato, onion, cucumber, and fries on the entree. Let's see how it is. Pretty solid. I'm going for one more bite so we get a better ratio instead of the folded end of the pita bread. It's the Mediterranean version of the California burrito. And I'm honestly here for it. The fries I wish were a little fresher. I feel like they took the ones that have been sitting out all day or something. Or someone that left their fries behind, they threw them on here, but you know, they do add a good flavor. I think if they're fresh and crispy and hot, they would add a good little texture as well. The onions and tomato and cucumber are beautiful balance with the freshness against the meat and the French fries. Pita Way, Detroit Euro shawarma. We'll go 8.1. I'm enjoying it. After being run off the course by mosquitoes yesterday, I decided I'm gonna go west to the beach, go get in Lake Michigan, visit my family's little cottage on the bayou that leads to the beach. And we got some strange matter coffee from downtown Lansing before we head that way. I got a hornet following my van right now. I've had enough of you guys. Get out of here. Let's see how it is. Got the cinnamon honey latte, very basic menu, but sometimes short and sweet is all you need. Whoa, a lot of cinnamon. I feel like I just did a cinnamon challenge. Wow. Cinnamon challenge latte. Aggressive, interesting, different. I'm gonna go 6.8. You know what? I think it's time for my rating system to start getting a little more tough on people. It's solid though. I didn't order my typical, but they also didn't have a very big menu, so I didn't know what all they had available, and I didn't feel like really asking this morning, so I just got something I saw on the short menu there. And I also got something along the likes of got some nice sauce on it, green onions, eggs, avocado, on just a nice warm plain bagel that feels like it has amazing texture. Wasn't sure if the avocados were going to be solid or not. We're pretty far north. You never know where they're getting the produce from, but these are delicious. Perfect ripeness. Sandwich is redeeming the spot for sure. I'm going to go 8.4 on the sandwich. This one's quality. We are being greeted to some nature. Just got stopped in the middle of the street for this big old snapping turtle to cross. It's gone now. And then I just saw this hawk land down on some kind of mouse or something. R.I.P. buddy. Growing up as kids, this was our first impression of the beach. Just so happens to be a lake. Could you believe it? This is the most beach that I've seen in a long time, meaning we've had some crazy storm come wash some of these dunes out, unfortunately, and reclaim some of the sand, but as is the cycle when the lake is rising. As you can see, there's some decent waves, you know? This isn't peak wave time, but this is big enough to get a small couple second body surf, at least get that feeling. Maybe if you got your boogie board, you can get a little 5-second rip out of them bad boys. All you need as a kid. Hard to beat Lake Michigan in the summertime, y'all. Wow. Beautiful. So refreshing. Perfect temperature. You guys, I don't know if I've ever been more excited in my entire life. Dog and Suds back open. This is a spot that used to be right down the street there, past the world's largest weather vane. That's right. Which way is the wind going? Obviously we're in line with it right now because we can't even see that thing. It's knife sharp. But anyways, Dog and Suds. As a kid growing up, coming to Michigan, coming to Montague every summer, we would come to Dog and Suds. It's pretty much like a Sonic style location when it was over there, the original. Now they just popped up in this new building. But I remember as a kid, I never really drank soda, but I would come here and get the root beer float, and here we are. Got a root beer float, got a burger and fries waiting. I'm so freaking excited, y'all. If you've been watching these, you know that I'm a big crinkle cut fry guy, and Dog and Suds coming through with that. Oh my gosh. The thing about Dog and Suds is you have to wait a little bit extra sometimes because everything's made, like when you order it, they don't have stuff sitting around. And that just ups the quality so much in my opinion. Root beer float, 10 out of 10. These fries, legitimately my favorite fries that I've had on the food vlog. Not just because of the nostalgia, but Legitimately, these are incredible. Crispy with nice big chunks of sea salt. 10 out of 10 fries. 10 out of 10. How about the burger? Dog and suds, you guys. The fact that there's something down the street better than jumping in Lake Michigan on a nice summer day is just mind-blowing, and Dog and Suds is that. So if you're ever in Montague, Michigan, or anywhere where there's Dog and Suds, highly recommend. Greatest fast food in the history of the world, dare I say it. We got a wind shift, check it out. Got me the Rover burger, which has some signature sauce and, oh wow, double bun. So this is like a Big Mac. Got the Mac style sauce, two patties, lettuce, onion, pickle. Cheers to the Rover burger. Hold up, I don't know if this is something I had as a kid. I feel like it is. Literally everything a Big Mac wishes that it was. I'm living my childhood dreams all over again. And in fast food heaven. Wow. 10 out of 10. All three items smashed out of the park. Montague, Michigan. Slice of paradise. Right on the west coast of Michigan, baby. You ever seen a fully black squirrel? I got these little mountain squirrels out here. Sometimes fully black, sometimes half black. They're gearing up for winter time. Adios, amigo. Short and sweet stop at the childhood wonderland, nostalgia-filled Montague, Michigan. Honestly, a gym. World's biggest weather vane. Not sure if it's still the biggest or not, but that thing's large and in charge. There's a good look at it. Weather vane in. All about the weather vane around here. I'm about to stop at Busy Bee Cafe on my way out though, before I head back to Lansing. Start practicing for the CCR. Let's check it out. Gotta let you guys know. We did just pass up on Dog and Suds over there, which, woo, hard to drive past to that place. And there's a look across the street from the Busy Bee at the original Dog and Suds. The OG Sonic Spec Sonic Jock Dip. Dog and Suds did it better. Had to go full Michigan on the ordering, so got the basic bee, you know, basic bee in the summertime, get my beach action in. You know, I'm just being a basic bee. Butterscotch, caramel, Reve. Pretty solid. I don't know if it's Salty Wave or Summer Moon, but you know, for a little Montague, Michigan, it's a par play. It's a good one. And then the thing that I'm more excited about though is going to be this hand pie. They love their hand pies in Canada as well as Michigan, especially the upper peninsula, where they call them pasties. This one I think has ham, egg, and cheese. Woo! Piping hot. Puff pastry with a little ham, egg, and cheese. I'm a hand pies for life kind of guy. Just because I've had better hand pies doesn't mean this one's not good. I think throw a little green onion in there and I don't know, maybe a couple other small ingredients and could be really top notch. 8.5 out of 10. Gotta commit to laying out on the belly there. Landing in the old ash juniper needles. It's alright though. Worth it. Don't know what kind of red berry juice I landed on. I got a new friend here gobbling up the little critters flying around the van. I'm so down for it. Everybody gotta eat. Just wait. Oh yeah, there he is. Got another one. Doing work, let's go. You know, just because you don't catch don't mean you don't know you're not gonna the next time. That's right. Tell them. just stopped by Blue Owl Roasters, something like that. No branding on the cup, but we're here in Lansing, Michigan. I think it's a small chain that they have in the area. And I got a brown sugar, caramel, and vanilla in this breve, and it's delicious. Had to make a quick stop for some editing, make a thumbnail. Check out my YouTube if it's still up. There might be a giveaway for a pretty sweet disc by the time this drops. I don't know if it'll be fulfilled or the disc will be won or not, but might as well go check it out and see if it's not too late to win a Meowth Dyed Cash. Pretty sweet. And as for the rating for this coffee, we're gonna go 8.6. It was a solid pick, better than I was expecting. So yeah, I can be happy with that. Now, time to go get one final day of practice in before the CCR kicks off tomorrow. Holt, Michigan, one of the few places in the world where bug net is a kind of a mandatory thing to play disc golf, especially on the River's Edge course. Sheesh, they out here. If you like mosquitoes and mushrooms, I guess they probably like the same environment, so this is a good place for you. For those of you that have been watching the food vlog, that is actually chicken in the woods right there. So I finally found some. Is that lunch? I don't know, I'm getting hungry. Man, all along the way, the Grand River looks so pretty, and then you get down here and it's just swampy. The one stretch of non-pretty Grand River. I just want to jump in. Some nice water. I'm going back to the beach, y'all. The aftermath. Need any help with them ticks? It's the morning of the start of the CCR, so we're starting it off with our coffee, the coffee barrel. You guys, I woke up, my eyes are swollen shut pretty much from the allergies that I have. Wow, Michigan summertime, beat me up. But anyways, let's cut to the coffee. I did coconut, salted caramel. Making my own salty waves now. This one's pretty good. If I added the actual granules of sea salt, which I might have to run in the back and do real quick, I feel like this one would be top notch. As is, 8.5. Shout out the coffee barrel. Drop your allergy medicine recommendations in the comments, because holy crap, y'all. I might have to go take a shower. Get this pollen off me. You sure do, like when you're flying in like that, let me tell you. Buddy gonna ask me, excuse me, you know where the vases are? Man, I don't know where the vases are. Literally my first time in this store. How about you ask somebody who maybe works here? You guys, I try to avoid Starbucks and support local, but some mornings, you just gotta be a basic bee. And I'm trying out the new pesto egg mozzarella sandwich on like a Asiago bagel style action. Pretty good. I don't know if I can go Starbucks microwave food on a scale, but on a scale of better than the other sandwiches or not, I'd say it's in my top three. Round 2 of the CCR starts today. Is today. Tournament's already started. Bad choice of words. Sometimes you just do that. Today we're playing River's Edge, the course where the bug net might be being worn by myself for the first time in competition play. Wasn't too bad in practice, so I think there's a chance I might bust it out if they're pretty bad. Played decent yesterday's round. Had probably a handful of shots and holes where I just had some errant ones, and overall finished at 6 down, so still in the mix. 2 hot rounds. You never know. Let's go, baby. Michigan summertime equals ice cream. Went to Dirty Dan. Got the trash can. Let you guys know how it is. Well, went to Dirty Dan's, and when I saw the trash can on the menu, I knew after my trash can of a round that I shot over at River's Edge today that it was the right one for me. Comes in a funny little trash can. All the toppings are just piled on top. Don't necessarily love that,
thought it was gonna maybe be mixed in. So let me get to doing some mixing and biting, and then I'll be back to you guys, let you know how it is. I don't know about y'all, but I really love when gummy bears or gummy worms are cold and extra chewy. Such a enjoyable textural experience, in my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like that too. I guess the reason they call it the trash cans, it has cookie dough, Reese's, M&M's, Oreo, vanilla ice cream, and the dirt and worms topping. So a little bit of everything. No kitchen sink, but the trash can will do. Pretty good ice cream here. Dirty Dan's.
Dairy Dan.
Dairy Dan, that's right. It's gonna have a little bit of everything for you, depending on what kind of cold treat you might want during the hot Michigan summer. With the cute vibes, a good name, and the trash can cup. We'll go 8.2. Pretty good.
You see that? Never has anyone more accurately depicted the way I'm calculating my angles and my speed, my release, nose, wing on every single shot. That's right. All right, y'all, my hardest decision of the day through 2 holes of this final round is gonna be, do I go to the beach after the round or do I go practice the toboggan? Because this is perfect weather. I haven't even put on bug spray yet. And we got a little wind. It's probably 74 degrees, sunny. Perfect Michigan summer day. When you're playing in Michigan, y'all, and you see an apple tree on the green, you grab one. My guy Marweed asked if it's good, and he ran back for one. Because honestly, more sweet than sour. Shout out to Michigan. That's a wrap on the CCR Open in the first week here in Michigan.